people. Damn. Really? Well, let me have a lot more, but. All right. Sound check, sound check. If anyone's out there, let me know, let me know. Sound check. We'll get started here in just a couple minutes, just finalizing a few things here. All right, Herschel, thanks a lot. We'll get started here in just a minute. We'll let give everyone a couple minutes to show up here. See, someone else just popped in. So we'll give everyone a couple minutes to show up, and then we'll get started here. I don't want to get started and then have to redo everything when other people arrive. So we'll give everybody a couple more minutes. That's not what I wanted to do. Alrighty, there we go. Alright, so I guess we'll about get ready here. Hopefully everyone is arriving here shortly or will be on quickly here tonight. Anyways, thanks for joining me. I do appreciate you taking some time out tonight to join me for some Tigers on the Hunt. So I was asked by Matrix Games and Slytherin to do a video for them on Tigers on the Hunt because I haven't done one in a little while, and they're currently running a board game sale on their websites. Obviously, www.matrixgames.com and www.slytherin.com. You can check out the websites. They got some awesome board games that they sell on sale, and I highly recommend you check those out. The sale ends tomorrow, I believe. So tonight will be, a good opportunity for you, if you haven't yet, to pick up some of those goodies. They've got some really awesome games on there. A lot of them I already currently own. There are a few other ones that I don't own, so I'm going to look at the sale myself here after the live stream and see if there's something I need to pick up. So look forward to that. But anyways, we are here for Tigers on the Hunt. If you're new to my channel or you're one of my regulars and haven't seen me do any videos on Tigers on the Hunt, let me just give you a few second tutorial on what it is. Tigers on the Hunt is a game that is a computerized version of a board game that's strongly inspired by the Advanced Squad Leader system, which is a cards and dice World War II tactical combat game. So it's a computerized version that's strongly inspired by that. And you know how much I love my board games. You know how much I love my war games. So this is a great combination. And seeing as though I'm classified, I guess, as a somewhat semi-expert at ASL, I've done some tutorial videos on it. And here on my game channel. Al Red Sox fan, hello, happy Tuesday to you. Thanks for joining us tonight for Tigers on the Hunt. As I mentioned, we are kind of a ASL expert, done a bunch of tutorial videos on the gaming system, which is very complex. So was asked by Slytherin, fine folks at Slytherin, to help out and see if I can do another video to kind of introduce more people to Tigers on the Hunt, especially now that they've got their 30% off sale running for the board games. So kind of a good combination and a good timing on it. And I haven't actually played since February, when it was Tigers on the Hunt Day, so February 25th, I believe, the 1-year anniversary of Tigers on the Hunt, which was awesome. I enjoyed that. If you're new to my channel or you haven't checked out some of my previous videos, I rated Tigers on the Hunt 2016 strategy game of the year because of what it brings to the table, all the ability to be able to play a board game version on the computer that's very similar to a game that I really enjoy, and having a community out there that is probably one of the best communities for a game out there. So if you're interested in this game at all, you're looking for support, you're looking for help, I know the developer, Peter, is constantly there answering questions, trying to help out. There are a lot of other people on there. So willing to help you out, answer your questions. There are tons and tons of scenarios you can actually download. And there is mods that you can use and all kinds of good things for the game. So the developer, Peter, has actually been kind enough to send me a pre-released version of an updated files for Tigers on the Hunt. I believe he's calling it update number 4. I believe is what it's called. Should be coming out hopefully soon for you guys. And it adds a bunch of really cool features to the game. We're going to look at some of the things it adds to the game. And we're going to check out the new build ahead of time. So big shout out to Peter for sending me that. Appreciate that very much. He is the designer, developer, programmer, everything for this game. He's a one-man team. And Executioner 5, I appreciate you being here tonight. But if you want to continue chatting with us, which I hope you do, which is fine, I'd appreciate it if you would not continue with your chat spam, please. Thank you. I'll have to kick you if you do. We're here to talk about Tigers on the Hunt, celebrate it. If you have a different opinion on Slytherin, which everyone is entitled to their opinions, which is fine, but you don't need to continuously spam your messages over and over again. All right, so without further ado, let's take a look at some Tigers on the Hunt here and look at some of the new beta build. I'm not Executioner, again, I appreciate your thoughts and your comments, but everyone has a different experience and a different philosophy and a different thought. I personally have worked with probably 6 or 7 different game developers so far in the last couple years. And of all the game companies that I've worked for, Slytherin and Matrix Games have been the very best company to work for. They have been very supportive. They've been very encouraging. They have done everything. They've gone out of their way to give me everything that I can need. They have constantly been in contact with me, and I find that the games that they develop are really top-notch quality games. If you don't feel that way, that's fine. Just keep it to yourself, please. All right, so we are looking at, just so we know here, this is going to be version .2.64 of the version of the game. So this is going to be a version that is not yet released to the general public. Again, appreciate Peter sending this to me so I can get some information out for you guys and show you some of the new updates coming to the game. As I was talking about before I was interrupted there, Peter's just a one-man team. He's took it upon himself to take the time, trouble, and effort to create this game for all of us, for himself and for all of us to be able to enjoy it. And he doesn't have a team of 20 or 30 people helping him. This is just a passion project from a very passionate person that only wants to do the best he can for the people that enjoy the advanced squad leader system, which is, right up my alley, and I totally love this game. Probably put more hours into this game in the last year than any other game by far. And again, with the community developing mods and scenarios, it just keeps getting exponentially better and better and better. And I know that Peter's been still hard at work. He does have a full-time job, So we can only do programming on the side. And as I mentioned, I believe this is beta build number 4 coming out already. So he's done some fine tuning even after the release. They do have an expansion out there, a DLC pack that you can download, which is called Kursk, and it adds 4 or 5 mega campaign scenarios. I did some videos on these as well, and you can check these out. But they basically take a normal ASL scenario, which is between 6 to 12 turns, and they turn it into a 40 to 60 turns mega scenario, which is really awesome. If you like really delving into a long-running campaign where you can spend time seeing the flow of battle, watching the actual days pass, is something that you should definitely check out. The DLC pack for Tigers on the Hunt called Kursk, and highly recommend that as well. All right, so again, this is a beta version. So again, some of the things that you may or may not see in here may not be included in your current version of Tigers on the Hunt. Probably not, as a matter of fact. But we'll try and show off some of the new and super cool features that are going to be coming out soon in the new DLC here. All right, I'm going to do that in just a second. I just want to make sure nobody's over on the Twitch channel instead of the YouTube channel tonight, so let me just make sure there's no one over here waiting for it to start. Hopefully they're not. So let me give you a second there, because that was included in the poster that Matrix Games had included. All right, so super cool thing now, especially when you're trying to, if you're a scenario designer, which we've done on my channel quite a bit. If you're a scenario designer, you like designing your own scenarios and stuff, it's hard to get across to some of the players out there exactly, what different locations are, what they represent, if they're important, if they're not important. And one of the super cool new features that's coming in the game is going to be the ability to actually add in text onto the map itself. So you can see here I just took a random scenario. I believe this is one called Himmler's House. And all I did was add in the text so you can see, okay, if you wanted to let everyone know, this is Himmler's house right here. You could add in the text for all your different locations, or, you could even put in, the imagination that some players I think is really going to kind of outdo what I can even describe here, because sure, you could just label different positions on the map, but you could also put in notes. You could use the text to actually put in notes to players. Assuming maybe a strong counterattack coming from the north or something. You could even, kind of warn players, strong counterattack coming from the north. I see this being used for lots and lots of different things. Obviously, to highlight different parts on the map, which is super cool in itself, so people will know, oh, okay, this represents Himmler's house. This represents, the guard post. This represents the Waffen SS headquarters or whatever. So I think players' imaginations. Yo, Tony, what's going on? How are you tonight? Thanks for joining us, my friend. Tony, good supporter here of the channel. Definitely like to see him here. He's been waiting for tigers on the hunt. I'm sure he's been waiting for me to do some war gaming here. So we're talking about some of the new upcoming. It's not a patch. Update is what I'm thinking. The new update coming to Tigers on the Hunt here. There has not been a release date as I know yet. I know, as I mentioned, Peter's been hard working on it, but he's got a full-time job, so he can only do so much on the side. And, you know, after hours and hours of working and then coming home and programming for hours and hours and hours, I think he needs to take a break here and there, so which is totally understandable. So again, one of the cool new features in this game is going to be the ability to actually have labels or signs or posts. I mean, I could just come in here and tell you what street this is, you know. And all you have to do is just click on here, just like any other object you're going to add. You're going to come over to the objects, and you guys will notice now. Where is it? Why can't I find it? Oh, here it is. Text hex test. Wow, that was a little confusing. Sorry about that. Hex text. So just click on that. You'll see it come up here in the under the objects, and then it's just like any other object you want to do. The main thing I would tell you about it is keep in mind that whatever hex you click on is where the text is going to start, but it's going to start in the middle of the hex. So if I was going to type on this hex right here something, it would start in the middle and it would flow this way. So you can see here I can figure out, okay, if I want Himmler's house, you know, if this represents Himmler's house, you can see how the text started here in the middle. You know, if I had a longer phrase, what I might want to do is actually start it over here. So for like example, let's say this is the guard post over here. And I wanted to let everyone know that this is the guard post. Well, if I start it right here, it's going to start here and it's going to flow out this way. Well, maybe I want to start it in this general hex and let it flow out above the actual position. So we'll click on that and you'll get this little text box that comes, or I don't know, whatever, little window box that comes up. And you can type in your text. You can make it all capitals. You can do whatever. Guard, how, you know what? Let's make it all capital. That's what we'll do. Guard, house, A. All right. There are 3 different text sizes, small, medium, and large. We'll do all 3 of them so you guys can kind of gauge the different sizes. And there are currently 4 different text types. There are plains, woods, water, and sand. And basically these are going to be your different colors. Plains are going to be, let's see here. I'm trying to remember. Water is blue. Sand is, I think, this color. Well, we'll do them all. Let's just do them all and then we'll see. So if we do, say, large and, large, and we'll do plains. And we say, okay, you will notice, okay, so plains must be just black. So you can see how it starts here in the middle hex and it flows as far right as I type. So just keep that in mind when you're going to do it. I believe it's just like any other text or any other object where I can click on it again and then I can basically change it. I can say, oh, you know what, that's too long. I don't want the A there, so I can get rid of it. And see, I can edit it myself. Oh, so Tony is a big fan of the map labels. Yeah, I think, like I said, not only I think it's going to be used for map labels, but I think you're going to get some very creative people out there that are going to figure out other ways to use this. You know, one thing I talked about already is maybe you want to warn people that a strong counterattack is coming from the north, but so you can actually say strong, counter attack incoming. I don't know if there's a limit to the amount of text you can actually put there. And this time we'll choose large and we'll use wood so you can see the different color up there. Oh, shoot. So we can just edit it. So I changed it to small. We can go to, oops, large woods. There you go. Strong counterattack coming. Uh, Again, you can use all kinds of different. I think this can be used for lots of things other than just labeling different points on your map. You know, attack from this direction. It is. You can only do it horizontally. You can't do it vertically. So if I wanted to name this street here, that's going to be kind of a problem because I can't go north as far as I know, anyways. Can't go up and down. I can only go left or right. And it will only go left or right as well. So if you wanted to label something way over here on the right-hand side, like if I wanted to, label this spot right here, that would have to be, I'd have to start out this way and come back and have to end right there. So keep that in mind when you're making your scenarios and you're making your objects. If you are going to be using labels, you might want to add extra territory just to the side so you can put in more labels. And it is, let's see, if we name this road here. All right, we'll try large. We'll try another one. We'll do the water so you guys can see what the water looks like. And I don't think I can put in like special. You can do like normal special characters, but you can't put in. Let's see. Can we do like arrows? Let's see. Oh yeah, I guess we could do that. Okay, so you can kind of put in a few of the special text. Yeah, so I mean, we'll put that there. You can see the water text is like a light blue. You have a black, you have a yellow, and then you have like a sand color one. So I think that'll be definitely be able to make more interesting locations on the map and try and get across, if you're a map designer, if you're trying to get across your different what you're trying to accomplish in the maps, something like that. Using your new text feature will be super cool and super helpful. So let's go ahead and exit out of that real quick. Yeah, you know what? Let's go ahead and save it. All right, we're just gonna save it. And I'll find that scenario. And does it matter? We'll just choose this because I'm not going to play this scenario. And you can see our updated information. You can see the Himmler house there, strong counterattack incoming, the grain, the guardhouse, the Hell Bridge Road. You can see what it looks like on the actual map now. So pretty cool. I think that'll be, like I said, I think there'll be lots of clever people that'll be able to use that for lots of interesting purposes. So I look forward to seeing what the very strong Tigers on the Hunt community can do with it. I think it'll be very interesting, and I think we're going to start seeing some updated scenarios with the new text feature that's going to bring in some new abilities on the actual map. You can't get rid of them. Like I can't go in, like if I take over this hex and this goes away or anything like that, it's just permanently there. It's just going to be there the whole scenario, no matter what happens on the actual map. But still a very, very cool thing. All right, so let's actually look at. Let's end this scenario. I need to bring up a scenario that's not too big here. Let's play through a little scenario so I can show you some of the other cool things. I loaded one up earlier. Wonder, can I actually do that from this menu? Will it tell me? Yeah, I can't go to a previous. Can I? No. Okay. Darn it. That's fine. You can see here, these are just the actual game, if you're new to Tigers on the Hunt, comes with 28 scenarios plus some training scenarios, 4 training scenarios. So if you're new to the system, you can definitely pick it up. And then the Grand Campaign, the DLC we talked about earlier, Battle for Kursk, has 3 mega campaigns. Pestle Bridgehead, Slaughter at Profega, and Bleed White are the 3 mega campaigns that come with the DLC. And these are, if you look at these are going to be 44 game turns long. So basically 4 to 5, 6 times the normal length. All right, what I'm looking for is just a smallish scenario so we can look at some of the other updates to the game. This time it'll actually be the actual game. Oh, and by the way, you can see all the scenarios I have. You can go to the Matrix Games forums for Tigers on the Hunt, and you can download well over a couple hundred scenarios. I've just got a couple of them, plus some that I've created. You can see Rico there. Rico 21, as he's known on the Tigers on the Hunt forums, is a awesome map maker, designer. He's put together, as you can see, just a ton of different ones. So let's choose one of his. 3 maps. No, that's too big. Sure. That one looks good. Let's play that one. I didn't. Shoot, I don't remember the name of this scenario. I should have checked. Shoot, what was the name of it? It doesn't have to be that one. It can be any one. I'm just looking for a smaller scenario without a lot of units, just so I can show you guys some more stuff here. Mm-hmm. 12 turns, 9 turns. Sure, we'll do Pavel's house. That's fine. We'll play as the Germans. That's fine. Okay, down here in the bottom. I'm like, where did it all go? All right, so let me get my little cheat sheet out here so we can talk about some of the other things that are coming in the update. So, these are notes that Peter had posted on the forums. So, I don't know if these have changed recently. I doubt it, but, again, this is still work in progress, update 4. So some of this stuff Don't hold me to it. I'm just letting you guys know what was posted. That's all. All right, so the OBA fire accuracy has been improved by 50%. And the OBA will be much more deadly now. So offboard artillery, that's what OBA, if you're not familiar with the Tigers on the Hunt terminology, it's going to be far more deadly and been improved by 50%. That is both human and AI players get the same update on that. The word broken is now only associated with personnel units and support weapons, ordnances, and AFV weapon breaks. It is now marked as a malfunction. So broken is just for personnel units. If you have a support weapon, an ordnance, or an AFV weapon, it is now marked with the word malfunctioned instead of broken. Yes. Very important, because there are two different things in this game. They fixed a bug with the German 75mm Pak 40. It can now fire from within a building. They fixed a bug with the Panzerkampf 4F1. The counter art was showing a short barrel instead of a long barrel. They fixed a bug with the AI personnel units not routing sometimes. Users can now place label text in a hex, which we just looked at, and manually updates to other new features. So that's kind of update number 4 in a grand scope of things. When Tigers on the Hunt came out, I had two kind of nagging problems or issues with the game. Number one problem I thought was hopefully an easy fix, and I've been asking for this forever. And I think, to Peter's credit, got to give him all the credit, and all the people on the forums that have posted and messaged this. When we ran our live stream on February 25th, he watched that live stream and he got the general gist of what we were talking about, and that is colorization of different effects that happens to people. So if somebody becomes broken, when their unit results come up here, it shows in red. So you can look at that quickly and go, hey, that guy got broken, because it's in red, it sticks out. And that was like my number one feature since day one. And finally, coming in update number 4 for you guys, we're going to have colorized. Let's see, this is the, and I'll get it here, the color control panel and the color action log window. So this is the color action log window down over here in the bottom right hand corner, and in the bottom left hand corner is the colorized unit panel. So now when your units, which we'll see here very shortly, so you'll see the colorizations come up, which is awesome. It was my number one requested feature. I didn't know at the time, and even when I did my my review of the game last year, it was one of my gripes of the game. I didn't know if it'd be an easy code fix or a hard code fix, but somehow Peter has, again, to his credit, spent some time and effort, saw that it was needed, people requested it, and he got it done for us, and it's awesome. My number 2 thing, unfortunately, is still not fixed. And if Peter watches this, which I'm sure he will, I'm sure Peter will watch this, so my number 2 gripe in this game is you click this button up here in the top right-hand corner to go to the next phase of the game. The problem is some phases automatically go to the next phase and some don't. So when you click this button, you know, like if I'm done with my pregame setup, I click the button, we go to the administrative phase, and I got to click the button again to go into the fire phase. And oh, look, green text. That must mean everyone's in good order there. Look at that. Excellent. But when you get to the route phase and the close combat phase. Sometimes it'll automatically take you from the route phase into the close combat phase without you having to click the button. And so when you go to click the button, you have just missed your phase completely because it automatically went to the next phase. So I think it should only go to the next phase if you click the button and not automatically go to the next phase. Some of the phases don't do that at all, and some do. So I hope he can get that figured out, and hopefully it's not that big an issue. All right, so let's do some shooting back and forth here. We'll probably get some units broken and stuff, which is good. So what do we have here? You can see now all these guys are white. White means they're in good order. Nothing's wrong with them. Yellow. Let me bring up my little cheat sheet again here. So, all right, so if it's a personnel unit, if it's panicked, out of command, broken, or broken plus, they're going to be in red. If it's a tired unit or a pinned unit, it'll be in orange. If it's a malfunctioned weapon, it'll be in yellow. If it's a place demolition charge, it'll be in light green. And if it's a non-possessed support weapon or ordnance, it'll be in light blue. And I'm sure, after playing a couple games with these colorizations, everybody will pick that up very easy. AFVs, if it's an unconfirmed kill, immobilized, panic, out of command, shocked, or stunned, it's going to be in red. If it's little stunned, not the big capital stunned, but the little stunned, mired, bogged, or failed its radio check, it'll be in orange. If it's an AFV weapon, if it's a bow, machine gun, coax, or an AAMG that has malfunctioned, it'll be in yellow. So it won't take us long to figure that out, but at least it'll be different enough for us to see it quickly and easily and go, oh, okay, this guy's broken. Because I don't know, even myself, being a semi ASL expert, I don't know how many times I've clicked on units and gone, okay, shoot. Why aren't you shooting? What? Oh, you're broken. Damn. Because, that's that's just the way we do things, right? All right. So, let's see. All right, so we got trenches and buildings and all kinds of nonsense here. Oh, this is going to be a pretty dangerous scenario, isn't it? Wow. Trench. All right, well, let's do some firing. What the heck? Let's see if we can. Oh, that's crew. Yeah. Okay. Heavy machine gun. What are we going to shoot at? We have line of sight to this. Really? Sure. Shoot at it. All right. So, first attack ever done with the new colorization. Woohoo! Look at what happened. We got our heavy machine gun. Actually, it just did not keep its rate of fire, but at least it shows in red, so I know, oh, it's done fired. Cool. All right. Let's take our leader and a couple guys here with the light machine gun. So we've got a crew, enemy crew that's pinned because you can see they're in orange. And our light machine gun does not keep its rate of fire. That's fine. What's this guy in? Is he in a building? He is. Okay. Oop. I don't want my jump map. Thank you. All right. Let's turn our units back on here. I'm not really out to win this scenario. I just want to show you guys some. I'd really like to break some of these units before I go charging up there. That would be like super cool. All right, so we got a Russian half squad. It's now broken. We got a light machine gun, which did not keep its rate of fire. That's fine. And we'll throw that guy in as well. Light machine gun didn't keep its rate of fire. Oh, broke his crew right off the bat. And notice, because we did keep our rate of fire, it's in light green there. Kept his rate of fire. That's awesome. And we broke his crew, which is awesome. Let's see, can we take out this guy now? That would be, although we do have an acquisition target. Let's see. Let's keep. Did not keep his rate of fire, but that's cool. All right, right. We're just going to highlight all this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And did not keep his rate of fire. We do have 2 tanks. Might as well move on from the fire segment. Movement segment. Let's start this bad boy up. Well, let's see, where are we going to bring the other guy? I'll bring the other guy over this way. So, let's stop him. That's fine. I'm going to bring up our other tank over here. Right. Get too close, right? So, I think we'll be done in the movement segment. Here's the defensive fire. So it didn't keep the rate of fire. Nothing there. All right, advancing fire. Well, let's see here. Let's use our main armament there. Boom. Didn't keep its rate of fire, which is so easy to see now. Let's use our bow machine gun. Nothing there. All right, you. And, yeah. There we go. Alright, so that's pretty much our turn. We could use these attacks, but we won't. We'll leave these guys as targets for the enemy. Routes. Enemy must route. We have to route first, but we don't have anybody broken, so we don't have to route them. The enemy does. And see, this is what I was talking about. My number one complaint. Notice, as soon as their turn ended, their route effect, it automatically went to the advanced segment without me having to click the button. And that is screwed up not only myself, but I know a lot of other players out there where, oh, we think he's done, and we click this button to go on to the next phase, and all of a sudden we lose our advanced segment phase because of that. And it's kind of upsetting. Let me see where we're going to advance to. First things first. Okay. Six turns. Okay, 6 turns. We got 6 turns. That's fine. I don't think we're going to advance anyone, so I will click the button. Close combat, there is none. And we're on to the bottom half of turn number 1. That's a reference for Al, Red Sox fan, who's a big baseball fan. So he's probably not played much Tigers on the Hunt or ASL or anything. So give it to him in a phrase that he can understand. Bottom of the first inning. So far, 0-0 is the score. Oh, look at he rallied his crew. Isn't that nice? All right, administrative segments. Now he's on to fire segment here. So he did not keep his rate of fire. He did target. What did he fire? 229, which is probably, yes, it's this hex down here with the mortar. I know you guys probably can't see my mouse, which is kind of annoying. If Peter's watching, which I'm sure again he is, just keep track. I've actually emailed him about this a while back, but he's got so many things on his plate and people wanting this feature and that feature and, all kinds of, we want France, we want Italy, we want Japan, we want US, or, we want, minor factions, we want Finland, we want all kinds of things. Tony's clipping counters from GMT's Night Fighter while I'm watching the stream. Oh, nice. Clipping counters. He's going to be playing some Night Fighter. Excellent. All right, well, we will let him go on and attack us. He kept his rate of fire, took another shot, and he cowered in effect. I think cowering would be a nice to be colored as well. Maybe like a pink color if he has that option. That would be super cool. So Peter, if you're watching this, another if you can, if it's not too hard, having some kind of cowering in like a different color would be awesome. Ooh, shot his rifle right off of us. Failed to penetrate. Aw, too bad for you. So far we haven't got anybody broken or killed yet, so sorry about that. He moved his crew back over, which means we should take a shot at him with our heavy machine gun. And we broke him right back. Now, we can either keep our rate of fire, or we can lose it and leave residual firepower. We are going to keep his rate of fire is yes. So we're going to keep our rate of fire, not leave residual. Because we did what we wanted to do. He's not going to move anybody else. Well, he shouldn't move anybody else because we will shoot them as well. And now we're on to the movement segment and defensive fire. Oh, hey, it's defensive fire. That's our turn. We do need to take care of this guy. What is that? Control U. I should use that button. He's in a trench. Okay. No, this guy's not in a trench, though, is he? What? Oh, he's out in the open. Oh, well, hang on a second. Yeah, let's see. I think I'm going to change my target here. Although, since he's out in the open, that might be a better target for our actual units here. Let's give them a chance to do something. Oh, we eliminated his half squad, which is in... Oh, this is a good one. Look at this. So we got red, which is a half squad has been eliminated. We have yellow, which means the light machine gun has malfunctioned from our attack. And we have green, which means we kept our rate of fire on our machine gun. Peter is not going to do Pacific, is he? Brad62 wants to know. As far as I know, those plans are way down the list of things that he wants to add to the game. Because you're talking about some very specific and challenging rules to try to incorporate into from the board game into a computer version. For me and for you as a human, it's easy to say, oh, okay, well, this is what happens during this phase and blah, blah, blah. But to program that in is going to be extremely a lot of details because you have a lot of really weird things out there in the Pacific. Yeah, it'd be a whole nother game. Yeah, I think, you know, Tigers on the Hunt Pacific, it would have to be a brand new game almost because of all the differences. I mean, if you look at the Pacific Theater, they have their own chapter in the rule book because there's so many differences. So I think it would have to be, and like I said in the beginning, he's only a one-man team, so it's very hard for us to say, here's a list of 100 things we want. Let's do it by 2007, the end of 2017. But that's a great. Well, that's true. There are no tigers in the Pacific. That's true. So they'd have to change the name. It would have to be like Sherman's in the Pacific, or I don't know, something crazy like that. Anyways, we are defensive firing. We did awesome there. We eliminated a unit. Yay for us. This is going to turn out to be hopefully kind of an easy scenario now that we don't have to worry about that guy anymore. What's in this hex again? He's only got a heavy machine gun in there. I guess if we could take that guy out, that would be kind of helpful. Let's do that. Well, we pinned him, so that's nothing. But I do love this. Main armament doesn't keep his rate of fire. I can easily just look down here. I don't need to read everything. All I need to know is look down here. If it's red, yeah, he didn't keep his rate of fire. And okay. All right. You've already fired at this hex, so let's try that one again. What the heck? Oh! Leader is broken, and his first line unit failed an experience check. He's going to be replaced with the conscript. His conscript is broken and failed his experience check. It's going to remain a conscript, and his other conscript is broken. That was a hell of a shot. We didn't keep our rate of fire, but that just decimated him. And notice now in our unit panel over here on the left-hand side, red, 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 we can quickly and easily see that all those units are broken. Thank you, Peter. Oh my God, this is so much easier now. I mean, before you had to read each line of text to try and figure out what had happened. Now, colors. Awesome. Oh my God, I bet you guys wish you were me, right? Sorry, I didn't mean to rub it in or anything, but thank you, Peter. All right, let's take this guy out if we can. Kept a rate of fire, good for us. Kept a rate of fire again. Ah, we broke his crew. Oh my God, if that happens, he is in so much trouble. It's not going to be funny. It is not going to be funny. Wow. He's got 3 broken units here. He's got a broken unit here on his mortar. He's got a broken unit here on his 45 millimeter. He is in serious trouble. Did we didn't do anything to that hex yet. All right. We still have rate of fire on our heavy machine gun too. Fog of War would be great for this game, Brad62 says. There is kind of Fog of War. I mean, if this unit here routes back to here, I won't know it. I mean, I'll see him when he goes into this hex because I have line of sight to him. But once he leaves this hex, I don't see him. So it's kind of there's just Fog of War in the game. You can also, based upon the scenario designer, you can restrict it to 3 hexes, 4 hexes, 5 hexes, 6 hexes, whatever. So there is 2 ways to get Fog of War into the game. And I think that's plenty good for myself anyways. I think that's good enough. All right. Who said this scenario was going to be hard? All right. You maybe he's going to get some reinforcements or something. Oh my God, I'm talking trash here. I can't believe it. Oh my gosh. Well, we broke one of his units in there. He's still got a couple guys. Oh, he does have an AT rifle in there. He's got 1 full squad there. He's got this unit here, which is a half squad, which is nothing. Let's see if we can destroy this crew. Whatever. And we didn't keep a rate of fire. That's okay. Alright. Let's might as well shoot with these guys as well. A lot of firepower coming in on this guy. Oh, and we broke him. Unless he was a really good rally phase, this scenario is going to be ours. He's got a broken unit here. This unit's gone. So, unit here is broken. The unit in the hex just to the north where the gun was is eliminated. The units here have been pinned, so that unit's okay. Then he's got this unit, which is okay. This guy is broken. He does have a leader in there. 1 more squad. These guys are all decimated. This guy here is decimated. This guy here is decimated. Yeah, okay. Never played ASL? You don't need to play ASL to play this. All you have to do is understand the basic flow of the phases in the game. Of course, if you had played ASL, it's obviously easier to understand. He's routing back. We cannot interdict. Why can't we interdict? Because he low crawled. Okay. Well, that was probably not his best move ever. We have no routes. We'll be done. Advance. I doubt he advances. And we're on to turn number 2. We do have to capture the objectives here, but I think we'll be okay. I think we'll be okay. All right. All right. So fire segment. Sure. Let's do some firing. We need to take this guy out. Those guys out. Priority number one is going to be taking this guy out. We do not need to move our tank, so we will use him in the firing segment. That's fine. Main armament. Blow him up. Damn. Oh, great. Our machine gun has malfunctioned. Notice a yellow. Awesome. Great. That'll be all right. Might not need it. All right, you are going to change targets. We need you to blow up those guys now. Oh, Russian squad has been eliminated. AT rifle's been eliminated. Leader has been eliminated. And, oh my God, what a shot. That was awesome. We had such a powerful attack. It rubbled the building and killed all the guys inside of it. The stone building was turned into stone rubble. The half squad was eliminated. The 18 rifle eliminated, and the leader was eliminated. Well, we don't have to worry about these guys anymore. Wow. Okay. I guess your next target should be this guy. Oh. You didn't blow it up for me? That makes me sad. Oh, great, another malfunction. Damn. Does the beta feature any of the hit or damage probability stuff? Scout Eagle's asking. Let me know what you mean by the hit damage probability stuff. Is it rolling dice behind the scenes just like ASL? Yes. But does it feature any of the hit damage probability stuff? I'm not sure what the question is referring to. We're still in our fire segment. We know our mortar's not going to move, so let's bomb. This guy right there. Oh my gosh, excellent. We eliminated that crew and we kept a rate of fire. Wow. Oh, this update I don't believe is going to, yes, I know what you're talking about now. Peter was describing a new feature that would visually indicate what the chances of hitting or damaging a target would be. Yeah. I don't believe update 4 is going to do that. Probably maybe in the next update, I would hope. Probably, hopefully by by the end of the year. I know there was a big discussion on the forums about that, and looking for the feature to be able to kind of gauge for you non-ASL players that don't have a rough guess of, okay, if this tank is shooting at this, what's my chance to actually hit and do some damage, right? Sure. Let's shoot with the little. Can I? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Half firepower. All right, that's fine. So, do we eliminate? Yeah, this, right? You. Okay, so both of these crew. Oh no, this crew is moved here. The other crew was eliminated. Okay, good. This guy has been eliminated. We need to worry about this guy here. He's going to be a problem. These guys, yeah. Let's bring our mortar down on these guys. Really? It is, isn't it? It's outside our arc. All right. Well, crud. I don't know why the arc would be over here. That makes no sense. But okay. just have to deal with the situation there. All right, I think what we're going to do is we're going to shoot this. Crew's been eliminated, and we kept our rate of fire on the machine gun. Well, his crews are dying really easy. That's awesome. Let's take a pot shot at that guy over there. Didn't keep a rate of fire that time. That's fine. So he's got basically, from what I see on the map, he's got one guy that's alive. Okay. We're going to run this guy up and make him defensive fire at us. Oh, we're done with our fires, by the way. He can't have that many defensive fires left. Right. Oh, you pinned us. Good job. Unfortunately for you, that'll be the last thing you can do to help your friends. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and advance. Actually, 1, 2, 3, 4 spaces. 1, 2, 3, 4. We need to actually come over this way. Oh, crap. I forgot to double time. That'll be all right. That'll be all right. 3, 4, 5, 6. Hey, how you guys doing today? Oh, you're not feeling so well, are you? Sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and advance. Okay, we should be okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You guys. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and advance. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. This might be over by game 3, or by turn 3. Sorry. Oh, and we do get to advance fire, don't we? I forgot. That will be even better. Since we're adjacent to them, they're broken, and wow, we did absolutely nothing. We could throw our demo charge in there. You know what? I wonder, can we? No, we can't do it. We got to do it in the movement phase. That's right. Ah, damn it. All right, shoot him. Shoot him and eliminate him. Eliminated, and the leader's been wounded. Anybody else? Anybody else want some of this? Anybody else want some of me? You. No. All right. That will be. Oh, shoot! I was gonna move this actually in the movement phase. Too late. Damn it! All right. Advanced fire phase is done. Routes. We don't have any. He does. Keep going. Keep running. Keep running. Advance. Here we go. All right, you, and you. I'll go there. You. And this, Mr. Peter, if you're watching, this would be another super cool feature, let me tell you. If you had a little button here that says select all, it would prevent me from having to click on this guy and this guy and this guy and this guy and this guy. If you just had a button here or some kind of something that said like select all, you can click on it, bloom, and it would select everything for you. I think that would be a pretty cool thing. Any other advances? Sure, let's advance this guy here. You go there. You're pinned. You can't go anywhere. You. No sense in you moving. We're done. Could I recap what is new in this version? I can absolutely for you. Let me just bring up my little cheat sheet again here. So, Coming out in update number 4 is dun 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 dun. All right, so the OBA fire accuracy has been improved by 50%, and the OBA will be a bit more deadly now as well. That's both for human players and the AI players. He's changed the word broken now is just going to be associated with personnel units only. If we're talking about a support weapon, an ordnance, or an AFV weapon, and it breaks, it's now marked with malfunctioned. I fixed a bug with the German 75mm Pak 40. It can now fire from a building. There's a bug with the Panzerkampf 4F1. The counter art sprite showed a short barrel tank instead of a long barrel tank. Fixed a bug where AI personnel units were not routing sometimes. Users can now place text labels in a hex and manually updated new features. So these are the things that were listed. These are the things that are listed. I don't know if Peter's got any other new goodies in store right now. Coast Combat, we have none. All right. Dun, dun, dun. Administrative segment. Failed to repair a weapon. Failed to repair a weapon. Aww. I guess he's getting some reinforcements coming in. Huh. Okay. Well, looks like he's broken our leader. He's pinned our squad, and he broke our other squad. That's not very nice. Oh, and there's more guys that were hiding in the back. They moved up in the movement segment, which means we are going to blast them to death now. Alright, so we wounded his Captain A. We had a Captain A. A's are the best. I broke him and wounded him, and he failed his experience check, so he's now a B star star. And we broke his 3 units and did not keep a rate of fire. Okay, anybody else you want to move, buddy? Oh, defensive fire. That would be our turn. You. And you can't shoot the machine gun because you don't own the machine gun. Alright, well, shoot. Nothing. Nah. Alright. Defensive fire. Main armor malfunction. Wow. So, jeez. Let's shoot at that guy. Actually, we can't. So who do we shoot at? Who do we shoot at? Let's shoot at that guy. Sure. Oh, we kept our rate of fire. I can tell that because it's green. Now it's red, which means it didn't keep its rate of fire. Alright, who else needs to fire? You guys need to fire. And you guys shoot there. So eliminated a couple of his conscripts. And did not keep a rate of fire, which is fine. Let's see, mortar here. You can't actually see anybody right now. Heavy machine gun. There we go. So he pinned his one squad and broke his other squad. That's awesome. That is really, really awesome. He's going to have to route first, which means his unit's going to be eliminated for failure to route. Doesn't help us much. But, yeah. See if we can break his other unit. That would be super cool. Ah. Yeah, you half squad. Nah. Not worried about you, little half squad. Not worried about you. Who do you want to hit? Nobody to really shoot at. Got them all killed. Okay. Looks like we didn't keep a rate of fire either. This guy could shoot, but he's just a little half squad, so not really. Not really interested. And nothing happened there. Routes. He's got to route first, so these guys got to go away. Go away. Oh, now it's our turn, eh? So notice his assault engineer has been eliminated for failure to route. Unfortunately for us, we've got a couple broken units, which is what? We're going to have to route there, actually. And that'll be it for us. Advance? Is he going to advance? I doubt he'll advance. Doubt it. Pretty much doubt it. Alright, so our sergeant failed to rally. First line unit didn't self-rally. We failed to repair any of our armament. Okay. Well, let's see. Let's take out this guy here and shoot this guy. Oh, we're still in the administrative. We must click the button. There we go. Fire segment ready to go. All right. Those units that wish to fire, fire. So he has been casually reduced. He is broken and failed his experience check. Well, that sounds like a win-win for us. We're not going to move the tank, so we might as well fire with whatever he's got available. These guys are all broken over here. There might be hidden guys over here that we don't know about. Actually, there was maybe this guy, that group was hidden. Maybe I'm thinking is what had happened there. I don't think he had reinforcements. I don't think they came in and. Well, anyways, let's shoot over there. Didn't keep a rate of fire. He's only got one weapon left, as two of them are malfunctioned. Alright, mortar. We don't have any targets, so we're going to move you. Heavy machine gun. We'll fire you because I'm not going to move you either. Yep, kept a rate of fire. Kept a rate of fire. And didn't keep a rate of fire. So that's all the fires we're going to do. Move. Alright, so that's going to mess those guys up big time. One, two, three, four. Ours. Hello. Ooh, what do you got there? Some broken units and a leader, huh? Tricky little bastard. Cool. We're to take one squad, put it there. Take these guys there. I think we're going to take, what are we going to do here? We're going to take one of our squads. Ah, damn it. All right. I was hoping he wouldn't break us, but oh well. Not the end of the world. And then we want to move you by rotating you is actually what we want to do. We want to covering arc to the left. Oops. Covering arc to the left. What? Alright, whatever. Hey, thanks Al Red Sox fan for showing up. Appreciate it. We'll see you later. He's one of my regulars here on my channel. So what are we gonna do? I think we're Are we done with moves? Are we? I think we are. Defensive fire did nothing for him. Advancing fire. Well, so this guy can shoot at this guy. This guy and all these guys can fire at those guys. So he pinned his leader. Awesome. So now we can advance in there and kill him. And we casually reduced his half squad. Excellent. You guys should have fired to begin with. Stupid crew. This crew comes back. That would be funny. That would be absolutely funny. Alright. Nothing else I need to do with advancing fire. Routes. Yes, we must route first because we're the attacker. There we go. Done. He's got a bunch of units he needs to route away. Right there? Huh? Oh, that is a building. Okay. I was like, wait a minute. Okay. He routed to a building. He's okay. Anyone else? This guy routed somewhere. I couldn't have routed anywhere. What the hell? Oh, he's eliminated. There he is. Half squad was eliminated. Another half squad eliminated for failure to route. So that's, oh, the other guy was, where was he? Here? This guy right here? Couldn't route away, so he is also eliminated. So just because of our awesome positioning, two half squads have been eliminated for failure to route. So we're going to take our awesome leader and 2 squads. We're going to move in there and kill the crew. Ha ha ha. What are we doing? Advance? Yeah, let's advance. That's cool. You advance there. You advance there. Oh, look at them trying to be all sneaky back there. We're going to take this squad. Move it right there. What's in this hex? Oh, just a leader? I'll take a leader and a squad. In there. Yeah, baby. Got some close combat coming up. Do it. Let's do this. Well, that's all the advances we can or want to do, actually. Let's advance this crew right there. Might as well. Alright, now I think we're done with all our advancing. Close combat. What do we have here? Ambush fails. Defender was eliminated. Yeah! The crew has been eliminated as well. So crew is eliminated. The guy over here was eliminated. No, wait. Is this? Yes, he was eliminated. So both of them were eliminated. Excellent. Yeah, we got all the victory points now, right? Let's just make sure. Let's look at our scenario. That's not what I wanted. We want the victory conditions. Minor victory. What? He has 1 victory point from... Oh, right there. Okay. That's fine. We'll get it here by the start of next turn. Not a big thing here. So, leader rallied himself, our line squad rallied, and we failed to repair a couple weapons. Okay, no problem. We're going to be done here with the live stream probably in the next 10 minutes or so. I think we'll get this done. So if anyone has any questions about the new updates coming here, Tigers on the Hunt update number 4, or about Slytherin and Matrix Games and their board game sale, which is, of course, why we're running this live stream today on Tigers on the Hunt, obviously being a board game, strongly inspired by ASL. Slytherin and Matrix Games has a lot of really good board games on sale right now on their website. Now, they did not notice we went right into defensive fire because they don't have a unit that can actually fire a weapon. They have no one that can pull a trigger on their team right now. All right. Well, what are we going to do? I guess we'll just have this guy shoot this guy. Well, this guy shoot this guy. We'll have you guys shoot that guy. Wow, a lot of missing going on. These tanks can't literally see anyone. You can't see anyone. You can actually see those guys back there. Shoot them. No effect. All right. We don't need any defensive fire. He has to route away. He probably roll crawled. Yes, he did. So nothing we can do about that. He probably roll crawled as well. Yes, he did. Thanks for the overview and the demo ID. Take it easy. Scout Eagles. Thanks a lot for showing up. Appreciate it. Like I said, this scenario is going to be over here shortly, so just wanted to give everyone a kind of an overview and check out all the new features for the game. This guy might not have roll crawled though. What's his claim to fame here? Nope, he didn't. Can I interdict him? Nope, I don't think I can. All right, that's fine. It's not going to matter. Routes. We don't have any routes. Go away. Get away from us. We don't have any routes. So we rallied. We failed to fix an armament. We repaired our bow machine, our bow weapon, and failed to repair a coax weapon. That's all great. Fire segment. Well, these guys are all broken, so we are basically not going to. We're not going to fire another bullet this whole game, and we're still going to win. We're going to win by. Let's see. If we move you here, we're just going to get these guys for failure to route. There. You guys come here. You guys actually just this guy and this guy will come here. This guy will go there. This guy will go and get this last point. For some reason we forgot that on the way up. And we do not need to do anything else, and we will win this game. Dun, 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 dun. Advancing fire, not even worried about. We're not going to pull a trigger. We're going to save the Germans from having to manufacture lots of bullets here. We're saving them some manufacturing costs. Routes. Well, this is going to get interesting because they're all going to get eliminated for failure to route. Actually, yes, okay. Eliminated, 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 eliminated. I was thinking for a second that guy might be able to move there, but nope. He can't move there because he can see this guy, and that is moving closer to a known enemy unit, which means he can't go that way. And literally he has no units left. Herschel, thanks for joining me. Enjoyed the game, he says. I definitely enjoyed this one as well. I have to say, I came, I saw, and we definitely conquered. We're just going to, let's make sure the status says German major victory. If it does, all right. I'm just going to click on the next button here till the game is over. So thanks everyone that came out tonight. Herschel and Scott, Al, Red Sox fan, Tony. Good to have you around tonight, my friend. Doranter, Brad 62. Who else showed up tonight? Yeah, lots of people showed up. Would have liked to seen more comments, but you know that's the way it goes sometimes. Some people just want to watch. Andrew, thank you. Well played, he says. Thank you. This is a decisive victory. I probably could have done it in 3 turns, but I missed that 1 point. So I had to go play the turn number 4 to get that 4th point. It was fun little scenario. It's always fun when you win, right? Especially when you dominate them. I got really lucky. That first attack that hit his crew, and then there's like the next attack that hit this crew, and without those 2 weapons there, we eliminated this guy like right off the bat as well. I think a defensive fire phase in turn number 1, so he couldn't use his AT rifle. The other guy with the AT rifle got broken. Thanks a lot for coming. Dorainer, I'm sorry. That's probably how you pronounce that, Dorainer. Thanks for coming. Appreciate it. Yeah, we're just clicking through the phases here till we get to the end. I probably should have clicked the button that says, there is a button, an option, where if all units for one side are eliminated, the game is over, or the scenario is over. I should have checked that, but anyways, it's a fun little scenario. I thank Peter so much for this right here. Color manipulation is awesome. I don't need to like study it, you know. Oh my God, what is going on here? I can just quickly see. Oh, that's repaired. That didn't keep its rate of fire. That did keep its rate of fire. That unit's broken. That unit's not broken. It definitely speeds up the game, I think. Much faster, quicker, easier. Watch, he has like a unit hidden somewhere, and he's just gonna come over and like take over one of these points like on the last turn. Wouldn't that be funny? We're in turn 6. Defensive fire, advancing fire, routes. Should go by pretty quick because they don't have much to do on their side either. Reinforcements. Oh, there was a reinforcement segment. Maybe he's getting reinforcements. Defensive fire, advancing fire, routes, advanced segments, close combat segments. And there it is, German major victory. 5 victory points gets us a major victory. Good little scenario. You should try it out for yourselves at home. What was the name of this? Does it tell us? Yes, it'll tell us here. Pavel's house. You should try it as the Russians to see if you can stop the Germans in their advance. That'd be interesting. We might have to try that again sometime. Well, everyone, thank you so much for coming out. Thank Peter for all of his updates to the game. You guys should be getting this pretty soon. I know he'll be pretty excited to bring it to you guys after watching some positive feedback from all of us. Again, Peter, if you are watching this, a couple things of note. Down here, down on the bottom left, put a little button down here that says select all or some way, so I don't need to click on all the units and all the weapons. Just give me a button that does it for me. I'm lazy in that way. And also fix this thing with the going on to the next phase. If you can fix that, that would be awesome. And of course the mouse, because I see the mouse. You guys don't see the mouse. So, wait, so what do I mean by ASL gameplay? What do I mean by ASL gameplay? This game is strongly inspired by ASL game. You just joining, you're an hour and 51 minutes and 3 seconds too late, buddy, because we're about ready to bring it to a close, unfortunately. But if you are familiar with Advanced Squad Leader, that's it. This game is strongly inspired by that. You can check it out. It's on sale. Go to the Matrix Games website, matrixgames.com. They actually have this game on sale. The sale ends tomorrow. It's a great game. I highly recommend anyone that doesn't have it, definitely pick it up. And what we're showing you tonight is the update that is going to be released by the developer shortly to everyone, so you can see what is coming down the pike. No, it's not going to resemble a one-on-one version of ASL. It's just as close as possible without infringement on any kind of licensing issue or anything like that. But it's very, very similar. So definitely check it out. You can read all about it. Go to the Matrix Games website or check out my videos or look, read some posts in the forums or whatever. I do appreciate just joining. Sorry you got here a little late. We started at 7 o'clock, so all right, I'm actually officially probably done for tonight. Thanks everyone for coming out. Sorry you got here late if you did, but we will see everyone very soon. If you're new to my channel, subscribe, like, and leave comments, and we'll see you next live stream. Thanks everybody. Have a good night.